Mayor Erlinda Domingo of Macunacon, Isabela was shot dead in Quezon City Tuesday night despite the ongoing election gun ban. The victim was ambushed outside the Park Villa Apartel at the corner of Examiner Road and Quezon Avenue at around 8:30 in the evening, while Erlinda's driver and bodyguard Bernard Plazos had a wounded right leg and was rushed to East Avenue Medical Center. The three suspects were already arrested after a follow-up operation conducted by the Quezon City Police District's Criminal Investigation and Detection Unit and Special Weapons and Tactics Team or SWAT.
Mariing kong nire-reiterate or inuulit sa kay RD Espina tsaka kay Police Chief Albano na alamin nila yung kabuuan nito dahil hindi ito yung kauna-unahang beses na nagkaroon ng pagpaslang ng mayor ng Macunacon. In 2009, Mayor Francisco Talosig, also mayor of Macunacon, was killed by a lone unidentified male gunman. 45 ang pinutok sa kanya, tinamaan sa leeg, after several months of coma ay namatay. So there is some hindi natin alam kung two isolated events ito or magkakunan.
Meralco announced it would cut 19 centavos per kilowatt-hour in electricity charges for 2013. The decision came after the Energy Regulatory Commission approved the proposed rates. Meralco signed new power supply agreements to lessen cost of electricity production. National Telecommunications Commission or NTC has planned to extend by 2 days the validity period of prepaid loads after the agency rejected a proposal to removal of its expiration dates. NTC Director Edgardo Cabarrios reiterated the removal of load validity period was not possible due to its higher cost result from telecom providers. Meantime, the validity of load depends on the amount purchased by subscribers. 10 to 15 peso worth of prepaid loads are valid for 15 days, worth 50 to 100 peso loads are valid for 30 days, and prepaid loads worth 100 to 150 pesos for 45 days. Also, prepaid loads worth more than 300 pesos are valid for 120 days. President Benigno Aquino III, during his speech on the change of command at the Army Grandstand Tuesday, expressed gratitude over the new Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Act. Aquino said a 75 billion peso budget has been allotted for the national defense of the country, which have helped improve the AFP's external defense capability. Water vessels, aircrafts, trucks, ambulances, and additional high-powered weapons are the new equipment received by the Philippines Armed Forces. Aquino added his administration also strongly implements an active deployment and training program to show their unwavering support and commitment to the Army. A credit ratings agency praises the Philippines for improving economic situation, while President Aquino is expected to invite more investors at the World Economic Forum in Switzerland. Here is the report.
Moving closer towards an ever-elusive investment grade, the Philippines was lauded by global rating agency Fitch. Main reason, improving public finances. Fitch cited the efforts of the government to garner more revenues, such as the recently passed sin tax bill. Most importantly, the efforts to reduce corruption in the government. Fitch, however, says fiscal revenue base remains the weakness of the Philippines. Fiscal resources are necessary for public investment in the infrastructure, education, and health sectors. The applause by the Fitch seems to be a good sign, nearing an investment grade rating. Getting on such level would mean reduced borrowing cost and more foreign investments. President Aquino and some of his cabinet members will be attending the World Economic Forum in Davos Clusters, Switzerland. He is expected to boast the economic gains the Philippines has made so far. Aquino will meet with leaders of other nations, CEOs, and trade ministers. Investments from Europe are expected to flow into the country after the forum. For the news on business and economy, Rex Remitio, News Force.
Pentagon declared Al-Qaeda to be the prime suspect responsible for Algeria hostage-taking incident. Prince Harry's admission of killing Taliban fighters feared to cause reprisal. And 3 individuals injured in Houston, Texas shooting. Lorraine Mata reports.
The Pentagon announced Tuesday that Al-Qaeda played a leading role in the Algerian terrorist attack, which left several hostages and militants dead. Pentagon Press Secretary George Little said that when it comes to terrorist attacks of sort in North Africa, Al-Qaeda and the Islamic Maghreb had to be at the top of the list of suspects. Further adding that there were strong indications that the AQIM was responsible in the assault on the Algerian natural gas plant. State Department of the United States meantime noted that 3 American nationals were killed in the hostage standoff, while 7 others made it out safely. In another news, Prince Harry of Wales' admission that he killed Taliban fighters while working as a co-pilot and gunner in Afghanistan resulted to intense British media coverage and drew concerns of possible reprisal. Leader of the Stop the War coalition, Lindsey German, said Harry's comments were arrogant and insensitive, and even raised the potential that the prince might have accidentally targeted Afghan civilians. Defense Minister Marc Francois meantime defended Prince Harry from the press, saying the prince must be commended for his bravery and service for his country. Aside from Prince Harry, other members of the royal family seen in combat includes his uncle Prince Andrew and his grandfather Prince Philip. Meantime, in Houston, Texas, police said 3 people were injured as a gunfire rang out during an argument at Lone Star College in the state of Texas. Both people involved in the quarrel and a college maintenance man were wounded and already taken to a hospital. Chancellor of the Lone Star College system, Richard Carpenter, said that the incident happened outside between the library and an academic building. The said incident was the latest in the series of U.S. shootings which pushed President Barack Obama to bring out gun control proposals, including calls for an assault weapons and high-capacity magazines ban and stricter background checks on gun buyers. For World News Roundup, Lorraine Mata, News Force.
Grammy winner Beyoncé Knowles is now facing a controversy after reports came out that she had allegedly lip-synced to a recorded version of the U.S. national anthem she sang at President Barack Obama's inauguration. Marine Corporation Band meantime had confirmed that the vocal track of her song was pre-recorded. The singer's camp, however, has given no comments yet on the said issue. A 27-year-old man was ordered Tuesday to spend 6 months in a live-in rehabilitation center for stalking Hollywood actress Mila Kunis. Los Angeles Superior Court Judge George Lomelli also ordered Kunis' stalker, Stuart Dunn, to serve 5 years probation. A protective order has also been issued against Dunn. Kunis' stalker was arrested last May after turning up 3 days in a row at a gym where the actress works out. Kunis rose to fame when she starred in several Hollywood films such as Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Friends with Benefits, and Black Swan. And here's a recap of today's headlines.
Here are the headlines on News Force. Philippines ask United Nations Tribunal to declare China's Spratlys claim as illegal. Commission on Elections to regulate candidates' campaign colors for midterm polls. FOI bill sponsorship delayed anew in lower house. U.S. Navy to face charges over to Bataha Reef damages. Center Santiago to probe alleged Senate fund misuse. Isabela mayor killed in Quezon City ambush. Pentagon declares Al-Qaeda as prime suspect in Algeria attack. And Mila Kunis stalker ordered to spend 6 months in rehab. Fair and balanced news, comprehensive reports that take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force.
For your comments, feedback, or videos you want to share with us, email us at info@gnnTV-asia.com. We are your voice for change. Our anchors and reporters will keep on bringing you updates and latest stories, fair and balanced news, comprehensive reports that take you to the heart of the action. You are tuned in on Channel 8 on your Global Destiny cable and also on GSAT Channel 1, carried by 300 cable TV operators and broadcasted via UHF stations nationwide. We are your global news network committed to nation building. I'm Rex Remitio, and this is News Force.